I loved being alone because alone there will nothing happen to me. And when I'm alone, I can think clearly and don't have to worry about others. I knew I would get bullied and I couldn't do anything about it. But I want to learn and get good grades to get good work.
Hey guys, did you know my community has a Java Minecraft server? Join now at play.ilistenmc.net. Now let's get back to the video.
I got bullied from first to seventh grade by a group of classmates I had. They were always like the bad kids in the school. Even to like older people, they weren't really nice and they kind of pushed them around. They bullied me in particular, but just because I was smarter, I was friendlier, and well, yeah, I was a bit obese and I couldn't really protect myself against it. It was a group of 6 boys who bullied me a lot. The one guy who bullied me the most, their leader, they always bullied me. They stopped bullying others and started really bullying me. I had, after some days, had some thoughts about, and it did overcome it, but it was really hard because I wanted to think that I'm better. I have to show that I'm better and I have to learn more so I can be smarter than them. After like second grade, they still bullied me and I stopped showing emotions with my face. I really was a good kid. I was really friendly to everyone and they didn't like that really. In sports, I was not good. I really wasn't good in sports, and they did bully me in sports. And even when we played football, they always shot the ball in my stomach or something. When it was break time in my school, they didn't know where I was. I always hid behind the school and ate my lunch I had there. After like a year or so, they found out where I was hiding, and I got chased and chased through the whole playground. I always told them, please stop it, and always was nice to them. I didn't do anything to them. I didn't punch, I didn't throw a punch, I didn't kick. I was just trying to stop it with friendly words. I had only one place to hide, and that was the classroom where we shouldn't be when it's break time. After like 3 times there, I stole money, and it wasn't much, but at the end of the year, I had like 150 euros. I was caught stealing after the year where I had 150 euros, and my mother found out because she was cleaning my room and then she found a box under my bed and she looked in it and she found all the money I had in there. She obviously told me not to do it anymore, and if I do it again, she will start like collecting my stuff like my mobile phone or lowering my money per month. When she found out, she said I'd have to give the money back, and we had a meeting with the school principal there, and she was a really nice principal. She wasn't angry at me, she knew that I didn't like being outside with other kids, and I gave all the money back, and she told me if I don't steal, I can stay during the break times in class. I told even teachers and my parents about that I got bullied a lot, and they did try to talk to their parents and talk to the kids that they should stop, but the worst thing was actually that the leader of the kids did judo and wrestling, and he did do wrestling moves on me that really hurt. Like, I think the worst thing he did was a German suplex, which is like very painful because you grab him by the back and you throw them like over and they land on the neck and on the back side of the head, and it really hurt, and I was crying and stuff, and I was still crying even if the lessons began because I was still behind the school when that happened. I didn't want to move and stuff. Saturday and Sunday we obviously didn't have school, so they didn't want to come to my house because my mother and father were there and they didn't want to obviously bully me in front of my parents, so only in school every day from Monday to Friday. Like I said, I couldn't show emotions with my face, and I felt like empty. The emotion showing really did come from the bullying, and I think even the thing was called alexithymia, like I can't show emotions, and it didn't really make me the introvert I am right now, because I loved being alone, because alone there will nothing happen to me, and when I'm alone I can think clearly and don't have to worry about others. I knew I would get bullied and I couldn't do anything about it, but I wanted to learn and get good grades to get good work. I did accomplish that for like 2 years, like 8th and 9th grade. I've been not bullied or even gone mad or something, because our teachers now are very, very nice and they brought the class together. If someone was bullied, they had to write a really, 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 really long text per hand, and they didn't want that, so most of our class are really friends now and we greet each other and don't bully anymore. But still, the time remains that sometimes some words just fly out of the mouth of the guys. I got bullied by my teacher too, from 5th to 7th grade, because my last name is in English Run, and he was a sports teacher. When we were in sport and we had to run, he always said run, run, like run, and then my last name. And he knew that I wasn't fast and always laughed at me too when I didn't get the score he wanted. He always compared me to the most sportliest kid in my class, who did like 5 sports and he could run like 2 hours or something. And he was very fast, so I couldn't keep up with him. And I'm still very obese, but I'm trying to better myself. No matter what I did, no matter what I said, they would bully me and taking the crap out of me. When I answered a question correctly after the class, they would always go up to me and say, "What up, nerd?" or something like that, and always said, "Do my homework, you nerd," and always just told me that they just want me to feel bad that I'm smart. Standing up for myself, I did try it so many times and it never worked. They always were stronger, bigger, and always had more and more people on their side. One person told them to stop. That was like in 3rd grade. It was a girl. She was very strong and she was very nice. She was always like, "If you get bullied, come to me." She always told me that if I want to talk to someone, that in break time I could go with her on the playground and talk with her. But I refused, because I didn't want her to get involved in all the bullying that's happening to me and that she gets bullied too. I had a friend, he was a very nice guy and he always stopped at my table, and when I was crying he was always like that I shouldn't cry, and he's there for me. He was my friend because he was new at our school, and like 3 weeks later he himself because of his girlfriend herself, because she got bullied too, and she didn't had a good childhood either. The song called "Baby Don't Cut." It is very similar to that, but the boyfriend didn't himself in this song, but in my version, my friend himself. And when he ran out of class because he had a bad feeling, I knew something is up with his girlfriend, because he always told me that she didn't like school and she don't want to go there anymore. He came from another school because he got kicked out, because he always did some trouble there, but he wanted to change himself in my school. So he was there. After 3 weeks he didn't came to school, and I knew something was up, and then I found out that he himself. I was sad. I didn't cry, but I was sad, because he was the only ever really friend I had. People who bully do that because something happened to them in their life, but I knew that the kid, the leader of the group, did have a good childhood, because his mom always bought him everything he wanted, and he was a very bad kid even at home, because he cursed to his mother and like sometimes punched her. Even when I had birthday and I wanted to party, I always invited him because I wanted to make him my friend and stop making him bully me. When I see them in the bus, because they got kicked out of my school, they really don't look very much different, but I heard that they now get bullied. And even if they bullied me, I feel sorry for them.
Please leave a nice comment for the speaker because they almost always read the comments. If this video helped you in some way, you should definitely check out another one. And don't forget to come hang out with the community on our new Minecraft server, play.ilistenmc.net.